We're gonna go from this to this.
Took a chance on a good thing, yeah. Now I got you on my right wing. Making love like it's casual.
I am currently in my little sister's room. Technically, it's my room, but I gave it to her, so it's fine. We're gonna do makeup. Literally don't know how girls always look so put together. It's not fair. And those slick back ponytails, as if like my hair is not really greasy right now. I'm Isabel. We're gonna do makeup. I put on sunscreen already. Starting off with eyeliner, we're gonna do the Heroine Make Smooth Liquid Eyeliner in brown, I believe. So I'll do a close-up of how I do my eyeliner. Here. Like this dark part that kind of extends from my eye. I don't know if this is like common with everyone, but I kind of just use that as kind of like a guide. See already how it kind of already looks like eyeliner, or like that I drew it. I have nothing on besides sunscreen. Start by following my waterline and kind of just doing little lines. Okay, that wasn't that bad. For the other side, I'm also gonna follow this weird shadow thing. I don't know if it has a name. I've never looked it up. Feel free to look it up and let me know. I'm kind of following that whole line. My waterline ends up here, but then I'm extending the bottom of my eyeliner just a little bit below that. I kind of want them to be more elongated to give me more of an awake look. And if I ever make a mistake, I kind of just use a Q-tip and wet it and then kind of just, you know, clean it up. I don't like putting anything on my base yet before my eyeliner because it gets harder when there's product there kind of smearing the eyeliner. So when it's dry after your sunscreen, that's when I like to do it. I have been using the NYX micro brow pencil, just like every girly out there. But I also just started using the brow tint pen from NYX NYX? NYX? The brow tint pen Lift and Snatch. I got it in Espresso as well as my regular pencil. I kind of wanted a cleaner look to my eyebrows for a closer up. Hey. I don't know if you could tell, but like I have no eyebrows. And that is okay. Kind of like them more straight. They're a little untamed, but from afar away, this will look nice. I have no technique to this whatsoever. I just try to make sure that the end looks good. So, I know they look dark, and I know they aren't shaped the best, but we're gonna brush it through. We're gonna fill it in a little with the pencil, and then we're gonna clean it up. And it'll look good, I promise, I promise. You see how like dark it is right now? Like, I don't want that. I'm kind of like a weird blonde back here, and that's a little much. Fill in some of the awkward parts that I didn't get with the brow tint pencil thing. And try to just make sure that the point is a point, but you know, it looks a little thick. I understand. Just give me a second. For liner and my eyebrows, it takes me a long time sometimes. I just can't mess it up, and like I don't like how it turns out, so you just gotta keep trying. Next, I'll do the Heroine Make Long and Curl Mascara, super waterproof, and I think this one's in black. I want to get the brown one so that it's not as harsh. If you want a really well-defined look, then you should get like black eyeliner. But I like how the brown one turns out. Like it's still pretty defined, but it's not as dark or just not as bold, and I kind of like that. I try to get the bottom the base of it as much as possible. Also, while trying to separate it by like shimmying it. Now we're gonna start on the base using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. My little sister told me to use it, so I said okay. I've never really used primer before besides like the Colourpop one, and I feel like that didn't really do anything. This one, I feel like it really does help your makeup last longer and kind of make it sit in one place. If I was doing my everyday makeup with a mask, then I would just put on a little concealer and call it a day. Like after all this, I feel like I look better because of my eyeliner and the mascara. And then like, she's popping. And then before I start putting on my products, I put on setting mist. I use the Morphe one so that everything stays a little more wet before I blend it in. Currently, I've been using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish. I feel like a lot of people have been talking about these. And it's really good, especially with how I prep the base. Swag. Before I use the NARS one. I still really like it. This one's just new, so that's why I've been using it. And I'll also add a little bit of bronzer if I'm feeling a little spicy, you know? That's all that I put. And then later on, I'll do my nose. And this is the Fenty Matchstick in Mocha, number 3. I really like how it blends out. It kind of applies like a cream, but then blends like a powder. I sprayed setting mist to the tip of my beauty blender so that it also helps lock in all that good stuff. Before I even start putting on my blush, I like blending out the lighter parts first so that when everything gets blended and I'm using the same beauty blender, that it's not like putting random colors in places where I don't want it to be. I go concealer, blush, then bronzer. And for that one spot up here that I put concealer on, that was on top of a pimple. So I'm gonna let it sit there a little more so that it could get more coverage. I like to do that trick where you blend in your blush. So like 2 little tiny dots and then blend. Sometimes I accidentally put the beauty blender right on top of my eyeliner, so I'll just have to go back over that. And then for the other side. So here, I'll pat in that one concealer and then go like this for my bronzer. And then here. We're almost done. I used to put bronzer like right here, but I never knew how to blend it. And I'd always look weird. So I don't do that anymore. Anyways, I like using Colourpop Lunch Money Super Shock highlighter. Just take some on your finger and then blend it out. I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter right under my brows. I don't know. Is that called a brow bone? I don't think so. I think I made that up. Oh, you can kind of do. I like using the UNLEASHIA Glitterpedia eye palette. I like using the smaller glitters because the chunky ones just... I touch my eyes a lot, and so the chunky ones kind of get everywhere. I put this on before I started, but it's the Dior Addict Lip Glow Rosewood. I just put a little more. And then if I'm feeling saucy, just a little bit. My hair is still crazy, but it's okay. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Like, subscribe, comment. Like, subscribe, comment down below what I can do to improve. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments down there. Bye.